The things I want y'all to catch when y'all watching this, it's not just how she ends up acting, it's how she acts right now. If you see how she started and then you see how she's about to act, this needs to be studied.
I'm Amy Jeffers. I'm from Manteca, California. It's about 5 hours north of here. And I'm a medical assistant. I don't do that anymore.
Okay.
I didn't want to do the
Age?
ouchie, yeah. So now I just help take care of my father who's recovering from cancer. He's still going through his cancer treatment, though.
Do you think God wants you doing OnlyFans?
I don't care.
What?
I'm on this earth to do what I'm going to do, and he accepts me. I pray every day, and I pray if he likes it, my forgiveness, and that's it. Oh, I'm supposed to agree with you? And yeah, I'm arguing with you.
But you're not letting him speak at all. You're not even paralleling what he's
Well,
saying.
stop putting that cigarette up to your fucking face.
Like, actually,
No, you're not!
by definition, a discussion means you speak and you listen. And I don't.
And
think
I've
you've
been
heard
doing
what-
that. I've been silent the whole fucking time.
Yeah,
man.
but I don't think you know what Andrew's.
So now I just help take care of my father who's recovering from cancer. He's still going through his cancer treatment, though. And I do OnlyFans.
Age?
52.
52.
OnlyFans at 50 something years old, you know something is off. You just don't know what it is yet, but you know something is off. And this is why we're going to keep on digging. It's going to get more and more interesting.
And any education, college, anything like that?
Associate's degree.
All right.
From
Is it
Hill
in healthcare?
College.
Or?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you said
About
you
12.
were a
I
medic?
got it back in 2012 when I
2012.
graduated.
God
Okay.
damn.
Associate, what's the associate?
Associate in science.
Okay.
For
got
medical
it.
assisting.
Any kids?
One.
One kid? Is that from your first, second, or third marriage?
None of them. And oopsie. It was a friend with benefits.
Okay. And how old were you when you had your, is it daughter, son?
Daughter.
Daughter?
She's 15.
If you do happen to get a woman that's over 35 pregnant, the odds of her going to the clinic and getting rid of it, very low. It's not going to happen. Do y'all actually think that was the first time that she got pregnant, or that was just the first one she kept? Because at that age, you geriatric pregnancy, you're basically 1 foot out the door at that point. You're trying to hold on to whatever you got. That's the reason why she had that baby.
Okay. So give me the chronological order of the 3 marriages. So how old were you when you first got married?
First time 17.
17. And how long were you married for?
About 2 years.
2 years. And then who initiated the divorce?
I did. I was getting physically abused.
Sure.
Of course.
And then your second marriage, how old were you?
It was about 20.
20.
20.
Okay, so not too long after
Yes.
the end of your first marriage. How long was your second marriage?
Well, we were like married, like agreeable married for about maybe 5 months. And then he was in the Navy. So then all of a sudden we lost contact. And back then that was before cell phones and
Damn.
computers.
Before cell phones. What year? Wait. What the fuck? No, that couldn't have been before cell phones. That don't even make sense, y'all. That don't even. I guess everybody just didn't have them, because 1973 is crazy.
I mean, people had computers, but they weren't like
Is this-
mainstream. This was
This
way
is
back in like
early
93.
90s?
Yes.
Okay.
And he was in the Navy. I was in Guam. That's where I met him. And yeah, like you, I was an exotic
what?
dancer years ago.
What
There we go. Gotcha. Exotic goddamn dancer. So that means since she was young, she was already outside doing all this nonsense.
were you doing in Guam?
Dancing.
In Guam?
Yeah. They have clubs out there.
They
Yeah,
just-
it's a big naval station, Air Force Base too out
Okay.
there.
So how long were you married to him?
We were legally as far as dates from 93 till about beginning of 94. So about a year.
Okay.
Little over a year.
Got it.
Yeah.
But you separated prior to that?
Yes.
And then, so you were what? You were 21?
I was 20 when I married him.
And then 21?
And then with the third one, I was 22 when I married
Third
him.
marriage, 22. How long did that last?
Wait, she had wait.
About 6 months.
She had 3 marriages in the span of 5 years.
I realized I wasn't in love with the guy. I loved him as a friend, but I
Okay.
wasn't in love with him.
Got it.
Yeah.
And,
I thought maybe, down the road I can have maybe a kid or two and try to do that love thing. And I'm like, no.
Sure.
And that was another thing. I didn't want to have kids right then too. And he was really wanting to start having babies. And I'm like, no, I'm not ready for this yet.
Got it.
So.
And you said, that lasted, and sorry, you were 22? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that one lasted.
And you divorced him? You initiated the divorce?
Yes, I initiated
So you
divorce.
initiated all three of the
All
divorces?
3 of them,
Okay.
yes.
And have you been proposed to since?
Yes.
But are you, did you like the guys, but you just already been through it and you didn't want to get married again?
At the time, when my last engagement that I had, he wanted to, I wanted to, but it was like bad timing. He was going through some legal crap and he wanted me to move where he was, and
Sure.
he actually got in trouble where I was living. So we were like, okay, well, if you're going to have to do any kind of
Look, notice her face. This is the degenerate right here. Notice she understands exactly the nonsense she's talking about. Everything that she's saying right now is straight degenerate behavior for an old lady. Well, at that time, she probably was a little bit younger, but still.
jail time, why would I want to move up there if I'm going to have to come and visit you here? So I decided, okay, I'm done. Just take your ring back and you can just go your own way.
And you said you were a sex worker. Was it just the dancing you were doing?
Just
or
dancing.
No
just
escorting?
No escorting, just dancing.
You currently do OnlyFans,
Yeah,
is that
yeah.
correct?
Yeah, he actually he owns
Is he in the picture at all?
No.
Does he pay child support?
Yes,
How much, just out of curiosity, how much does he pay in child support?
close to about $600 a month.
600 a month?
And of course, he bitches about that too.
I'm not asking for those roles to be
Yes, they
completely
are.
turned upside
There we go, Grandma. Now this is when she becomes a different person.
down. I'm just
Yes,
saying,
you
why
are.
are we not accepting of women?
Because we have to accept men in our. I'm sorry, I will never accept a fucking man who has an Adam's apple, dressed as a woman, say he's gonna come in my space as a woman and take over my shit. I'm not. You know what? My mother and grandmother burned their bras for women's, and I don't. What the fuck is this waves of feminism? Feminism is 1965, man. Okay, when we and we have the laws, Title IX.
sound like a very loud
You're gonna
little
keep fucking men in your spaces. You're gonna keep men in your bathrooms. You're gonna keep men in your spaces, and we're gonna keep women in our spaces, and that's it. I'm sick of this bullshit. Stop it. You know what? All this is liberal propaganda bullshit that we have to accept a man being a woman. Really? Does your little Adam's apple go away when you decide you want to have tits and a fucking pussy getting your fucking dick cut off? No.
Jesus.
No. You're still a man.
Keep in mind, nobody is talking about this. Remember, this woman had 3 marriages within 5 years. She's an ass worker. She's been engaged to gangbangers and dealers. She has a kid by friends with benefit. Every red flag that you could think of, it starts to pile on. And before she was nice and sweet, and then now you're about to see the real person. And you start to realize, like, that's the reason why you ain't got nobody. I can tell.
Man, and you always will be. That's it. And you know what? You're not going to come in my rights. You're not going to come in my spaces. And that's it.
Sorry.
You got mental illness, and get help for your mental illness. Enough with this bullshit, this propaganda crap. That's all it is. I've had it, man. I'm 52. Yeah, I know. A lot of shit has changed for a lot of years. But you know what? This crap, no. When it gets down to brass tacks, yeah, I don't need this psycho babble. Okay? No. A man's a man, a woman's a woman, that's it. And no man can have a fucking baby, and that's it, man.
Yeah, but so that actually makes the best point for the lack of.
I don't care if it makes the best point. That's the common logical point. Okay? We're getting back to common sense. Enough of this bullshit. Okay? Oh, you want to twist the fucking psychological around to make a man be a woman? Really? Can they? Can you?
I don't think he's not disagreeing with you.
We
We-
were-
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Well, thank you.
We were
What?
about to hear his response.
Well,
I'd
thank
love to
you.
hear it. Can we hear it? Go
Yeah, I
ahead.
don't know, considering that I'm one of the largest anti-trans proponents in the fucking United States.
Well, thank you. So am I.
I don't know why the fuck you would associate that with me, but okay. So anyway.
Why are you yelling at him?
But,
I'm not yelling
yeah,
at him.
that-
I'm sticking my head in the microphone is what I'm
After
doing.
you've read my essay, I think we can just both agree
All of a sudden,
that
I'm
we
yelling
have,
now.
that we have fundamental
I mean,
differences
you were yelling. I just, like, I don't care if you want.
I put my mouth in the microphone, just like Brian said. Yeah,
bet.
put your mouth in the microphone.
The one role that they can do that men can't do, you would think that you would want to socially be promoting reproduction, unless you were an anti-natalist and you didn't want reproduction.
It's
And it is
not
the case
that
that most feminists I've talked to are very much anti-natalist. It's baked into feminism itself.
Can anybody give me a definition of a woman? I can give it. I can.
Can we listen to them speak? I don't mean to be rude.
I just had a moment,
but
a silent
they're
moment.
in the middle
but-
of a discussion.
They're debating
and-
Yeah,
something.
I would
Go
say
ahead.
it's an adult human female. Yeah. That
Yeah.
would be a woman, an adult human female.
I just think
Well, there is a definition, but anyway, go
I
ahead.
just think we
That's
fundamentally
the actual definition, adult human female. That's the actual definition of a woman. Yes.
No, it's a human that menstruates. Because any human that menstruates from the age of 9
gosh.
to about 45.
No, so
yes.
you're saying that women who can't
Now, you
menstruate
can't have a
are
baby.
women?
Maybe you can have a baby. That's whether.
In a
But you
few
do
years-
menstruate.
In a few years,
no
lady, if
fucking
not
man
already, You won't
menstruates.
be able to menstruate. Well,
Does a man menstruate?
She can't menstruate now. She's 52.
Does a man menstruate?
No, of course not.
Of course not.
Of course not. But lady, the reason your definition is silly is because in a few years you probably won't be able to menstruate. Well,
I already do. I'm 52. I'm menopausal. See, that's natural.
Oh, so then you're not
That's
a woman
natural.
by your definition?
Yes,
You see
I
how
am a
dumb that
woman.
is?
It's called natural.
Well, but you just said you have to menstruate to be a woman.
Well, from about 9 to about 45, yes. Right?
So by your definition, you're not a woman because you don't menstruate.
You know what? Come on now. Biologically, stop twisting the biological. You know? I mean,
I'm
to
twisting
about
the
50.
biological?
Yes, you are. Because menstruation,
The
yes.
biggest problem is like even when we have.
Because if a woman can't have a baby, it doesn't
Even
matter if you can have a
unbearable.
baby out of that
People who agree with
menstruation.
us.
You are still a woman.
Like for my side of it, even when I have people who agree with me,
Yeah,
one of the biggest things that I have to deal with is that you present the argument.
Oh, I'm supposed to agree with you? And yeah, I'm arguing with you.
But you're not letting him speak at all. You're not even paralleling what he's
Well,
saying.
stop putting that cigarette up to your face.
Are you drunk?
There's something wrong.
You don't. I mean, are cigarettes that offensive to a prostitute?
I'm not a prostitute, bro.
You're on
Are
OnlyFans.
you an OnlyFans?
So
bro?
it's not
That's
OnlyFans, it's a
prostitution, bro.
prostitute. There's a lot of other things that goes on OnlyFans than
Yeah,
that.
are you doing those other things, or are you showing your boobies for money?
Well, why don't you subscribe and find out?
Yeah, so that you're doing that exactly. So
That's not a prostitute.
No,
A prostitute
if
is
you
somebody
want to
fucking
for
somebody
smoking
for money,
cigarettes,
actually
it's
having
actually
sex
smoking
somebody for
porn,
money.
you know?
You know what? You guys want to twist narratives. That's what this liberal bullshit is. That's why the liberal bullshit took over the media. Yeah, that's why Sponge Brain Shit Pants was hidden for 4 fucking years. You know, because the liberal media, all of a sudden, we got to be programmed to what we say on fucking socials. Hello?
And this is what women do. You see them like smiling to the side. Like women won't say that. If this was all men and a man was doing whatever grandma over here is doing, we would have told him shut the fuck up a long time ago. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, shut up. You got to leave. You got to go. That would never happen in a room full of guys. Brutal. But when it comes to a whole bunch of women, like, yeah, they're non-confrontational, which is a sweet thing, you know, and they be like, we're going to just laugh and smile. We're not going to even acknowledge this lady going crazy.
Hello? I'm sorry, I'm 52. I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a fuck.
okay.
I don't give a fuck if he is liberal or
He's
not.
conservative.
I don't think he's liberal
Well,
whatsoever.
You know what? I should have been on here when Charlie Kirk was on here. I wish I should.
He's literally
Oh my
not-
god.
They have the
Babe.
same views. They're both
I
conservative.
love you, but he's not liberal whatsoever.
Well, at any rate, yeah,
What the fuck?
it's an open
got-
discussion, right?
That got hijacked.
by definition, a discussion means you speak and you listen. And I don't.
And
think
I've
you've
been
heard
doing
what-
that. I've been silent the whole fucking time.
Yeah,
man.
but I don't think you know what Andrew's position is. It doesn't seem like you know what Andrew's even saying.
I responded to him.
But you guys are in
boy.
agreement, and you're responding as if you disagree with him.
I do disagree a little bit. A little bit.
Have you heard anything he
about
said?
What?
He didn't
What
say
do you
nothing.
Disagree with me on?
Yeah, let us know.
You did kind of call him liberal, and he's literally
Yeah,
not
and
liberal.
I'm not a liberal. Well, I'm
No,
not a
he's-
liberal either.
He's actually not liberal. Have you watched the show?
And keep in mind, this is the oldest lady on the panel. She is more than double this woman's age, and she's acting like that.
All right, Andrew.
Anyway, everyone go read
Andrew?
my essay. Go read my essay. Rockies on TikTok, ROCKEYS.
Nah, we good.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Linked in the bio.
It's a short read. It's about 6 paragraphs.
Yes, I wrote it just like randomly. I'm like shocked that it was ever found.
I want to read it.
Okay. What? Okay. Wait, really quick, Andrew. I want your reaction to this. I noticed on your Instagram, and are you wearing a cross right now?
Yes, I am.
Can you show
Oh,
that
God.
to the?
Yes, and the reason
And
why.
are you a Christian? Or?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
And this is very special to
Oh.
me because I got out of rehab for this.
Yeah,
like
really quick.
25
Well, that makes sense.
years ago.
That's fine. Really quick, Mary, pull up the photo really quick so Andrew can see it.
Yes.
So this is on your Instagram, and you have a lot of photos that are just like this. You're always wearing this cross necklace with quite a bit of cleavage, titties popping out. And you also on your Instagram, there's a link to your OnlyFans.
It's just OnlyFans.
What denomination of Christian are you?
I don't have one. I'm just Christian. I just follow Jesus.
Non-denominational?
Non-denominational.
Okay. One quick question, then I'm going to pass it back over to Andrew. Do you think God wants you doing OnlyFans?
I don't care.
What?
I'm on this earth to do what I'm going to do, and he accepts me. I pray every day, and I pray if he likes it, my forgiveness, and that's it.
If God wants you or is fine with you doing OnlyFans, what do you think Satan wants?
Satan wants me right where I'm at,
Where does God want you?
where I'm going, where
So-
I keep doing what I keep doing. My day, every day, I wake up, I do my thing.
No,
and
related to
when
the sex work. Related to the OnlyFans.
I mean sex work.
Yeah,
See, when you talk about sex work, am I fucking somebody?
What kind of content do you do on your OF? Is it boy-girl content? Are there...
No, it's just me.
It's solo content?
It's all of me.
Okay.
Whether it's
And you're inducing
masturbation,
in
whether
your
it's
church.
dildos, whether
Would
it's
you agree?
naked, whether
That's crazy.
it's not sex.
Would you agree that through your OnlyFans you're inducing men to lust?
Men are going to lust anyway. It's a natural
But would you
thing
be
to do.
inducing them to lust?
Maybe.
Well, almost certainly you are.
Probably.
So, again...
And I'm enticing it, too, on my OnlyFans
How do you,
page.
well, okay, even if you're a non-denominational Christian, how would you reconcile this with your faith? And then again, I'll just ask the
Because
question
my
again.
faith doesn't come into it.
Do you think God wants you to be doing OnlyFans? Yes or no?
I don't know.
What do you think? Do you have a personal relationship with God?
God, it's called, he gives us free will. And if we feel good with it and we don't feel anything wrong with it, as long as we're not hurting anybody or ourselves. And yeah, I think he's cool with it.
What's the point of a God then? If you can do whatever you want to do, no matter what, no matter where you could go, you can just do whatever. Like, it's no rules to this thing. This is the rationalization that they have to put in their mind in order for them to do the S work that they do. Because there's no common sense would ever say like, yeah, this makes a lot of sense to anybody but themselves. This is crazy.
Isn't there a phrase from the Bible, go and sin no more? So, I mean, God gives you free will, but...
That's if you go to
shouldn't
Jesus and
sin.
say, I have sinned so badly, just please forgive me.
Okay, really quick, then I'm passing it over to Andrew.
Well, I'm doing
just
that,
a yes
so
or
I
no,
gotta-
yes or no, not an I don't know. Do you think God wants you doing OnlyFans?
Yes.
And then what does Satan want?
I don't give a fuck.
Well, okay, if God wants you to be doing OnlyFans, then you would say that Satan doesn't want you to be doing OnlyFans, just so I have that clear?
Maybe. Probably doesn't.
That rascally devil.
I guess.
Trying to stop
It's
women
called a
from
fucking choice.
prostitution.
We were born with a choice. We either do or we don't, okay? There's either doing or there's no trying in life. There's either trying or doing.
Yeah,
and
calm
that's
down
it.
there, Master Yoda. Calm down.
Stop
There is no
it.
try.
And
Okay, well, there it is.
Come on.
All right.
You ripped that off from Star Wars. You ripped it off
Whatever.
from Star Wars.
You know what? That little Yoda's a really
stop. Hey, don't-
fucking smart
Look,
guy, man.
Make your point without yelling, please. Make your points without
I'm sorry,
yelling.
that little Yoda guy is a really smart guy.
You can speak in passionately, but try not to, like in terms
There
of your
is no
volume.
trying in life, only doing. Because
Andrew,
when you're doing, you're
Calm
trying.
down, you must.
when they hit 30,
Excuse
40,
me,
50, I don't
fulfillment
think-
in life. Who the f are you? Tell anybody.
Offended right now, like
Here she go
Can you tilt
again.
your mic down? Tilt your mic down.
No, I'm just trying to fucking.
Can you just tilt your mic down? A little?
Fulfill. No, really. Fulfillment. Really, fulfillment. Fulfillment. Really, fulfillment.
Well, if
Really?
that's the point
Maybe
of having
are
a
you
career.
having like an anti-capitalist take here, where you're saying it's
What the
not,
hell are
it's
you
not-
talking about, man?
God.
Fulfillment. Man, I just want to be happy in life. What the fuck you want to be happy in life? Okay, some dude? What? You're having some dude, man. That's all I'm talking about, man. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no,
The crazy part is that she's a promiscuous woman. Obviously, she's been doing this since she's a veteran at this. She's been doing this for 30 years. She's been promiscuous for over 30 years, right? She will go and get smack camera like that, and then when you're a degenerate like her, you probably going out with other degenerates, right? So now you get a degenerate man that's her equivalent. They'll get together. They'll do whatever they have to do. And then the next day, she would say that that man did X, Y, and Z to her. You'd be like, how the hell you did X, Y, and Z to you? You the one that was out there downing it. You was drunk. He was drunk. Y'all went and had a good time. She'd be like, no. The person that she was at the beginning of this stream is the opposite of whoever she's showing she is now. So this just shows you once they get some alcohol in their system, they're going to make bad decisions because she's embarrassing herself right now. And she doesn't even see it. She doesn't even care at the moment. So you know this is the type of person that gets drunk and just makes bad decisions.
Right? No. Shut up. Shut up. See? Shut up.
No,
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
No,
Shut up.
like, shut-
Everybody's telling me to shut up.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
that should-
Everybody's telling me to shut up.
That should
I
give
know,
you-
like, shut up. Everybody? Yeah, I know.
No, like shut the fuck up. Like actually.
It hurts my ears.
I know.
I don't care about ears.
Obviously, I know
You're
you don't
yelling
care.
at
Okay?
everybody's
I'm
ears.
serious.
I'm a
Oh, really? This one?
What are you gonna say to me, bitch?
I think everyone's.
Yeah,
don't.
What?
Don't start. Don't start.
Like actually, do you want to like?
No.
Erica,
Oh,
Erica,
see?
Erica,
That's what I'm saying. Shut me up. No, you're not.
Shut up. Like actually.
No, you're not.
Stop. Wait, stop yelling. Stop yelling. Stop.
Yo, this looks like a mental case, but the fact that we know that she's the oldest person in there, and we also know that she was normal at the beginning of this, we have all full range to laugh at this lady.
Like literally, you're the one over
I didn't
here.
know about Like what the fuck are you doing? Like shut the fuck up, bitch.
Shut up. You shut up.
Wait, guys, chill out.
You're the one fucking everybody's talking
Wait,
about.
hey,
Shut up.
Hayden Rochelle.
Wait, stop
She's going
screaming.
crazy.
Stop screaming.
Hayden Rochelle. This bitch is
Bro,
going
what
crazy.
the
Like
Fucking stupid ass,
Hey, wait,
man.
stop.
shut up.
This is crazy, bro.
Hey.
guys, she's
Wait,
going
look at me right here.
Yes,
I got you.
will. Yeah.
You're my homie.
Yeah, her.
Wait,
Her.
wait.
Yeah,
Look right
fuck
here.
her.
Yeah,
Just
fuck
right
me,
here.
bitch.
Erica, stop.
Fuck me,
Erica,
Hey, what the fuck is going on
we're
here?
homies, right? You're my homie, right?
Yeah, I am.
This is Brian's
If
consolation.
this
He has to
table-
keep us here.
Shh. It's okay, Erica. It's okay.
I'm just kidding. I love you.
Shh, Erica, relax.
I love everybody. I'm
Erica,
just a
shh. Zip it.
psychopath.
Erica,
I say love you to everybody. Bitch, I love you.
zip it. Okay.
That's crazy.
We good? I think we're good. Let's just.
I guess. Is she?
She's good. Hey.
Is she?
Hey.
Is she?
Just get the fuck out of my face. Like, actually, don't
I mean, really?
don't fucking in my face, bitch.
Really?
I
You're
can,
right next to me.
I can drop your ass on the fucking.
Wait.
I can
Stop.
drop
Wait.
your ass
Hey,
on Isla
guys.
Vista.
Guys, stop. Hey.
Damn it, Jones, shut
Erica.
the fuck up.
Erica, stop antagonizing her. Stop provoking her.
You're right.
Just stop. Both of you stop. Let me get. Do you guys want to get out of here?
Yeah.
Let me. Just let me.
So badly.
Stop. Just stop so I can do the show. Hey, shit. Guys, stop.
No,
Both of you.
like she's fucking touching
No,
me. Like,
she was over in my space.
I
She
was
like-
talking to Selby.
Yeah, I know. There you go.
I was talking about
There
Wait.
you go.
what
Okay,
the
stop.
fuck? Bitch, what?
Now imagine being in a relationship with somebody like this. Imagine you go out here and then you go and you say, you know what, this is the type of person I want to be with. And then you sit there and wonder, like, how are these people in positions of being a S worker on OnlyFans at 52 years old? And you wonder why, like, how do people get there? Voila.